I.S.U.P.K.
Since 1969, I.S.U.P.K have been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians they are the chosen people of this Bible. They are the chosen people of this Bible. You ever heard that from the Christian church, the Catholic church, the Muslim mosque? Have they ever told you who you are according to the Bible? According to the Bible. Have they told you who you are? You know what I'm saying? There's no African Americans in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? There's no Puerto Ricans in the Bible. There's no Dominicans. There's no Mexicans. There's no Haitians. These are the names from your slave master. These are the names that's given from your slave master, that beast. He renamed you. So you know what I'm saying? So when you so-called, you know what I'm saying? So when the Most High, what the Most High calls you? Because we've been lost, we've been robbed. You know what I'm saying? We've been lost, we've been robbed. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this country over 600 years. We've been oppressed. We've been oppressed. We didn't even have no time enough to heal after slavery. Did blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, did we get a safe place so we can heal the trauma, the rape, the murder from this oppressor? No, we didn't. We just got more trauma and more rape. More trauma and more rape. We need a safe place, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible. Let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends.
Wait, read that from the top. Read that from the top for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Read that from the top for niggas, spicks, wetbacks, and redskins. Let them, you know what I'm saying? This is what we have to do from our oppressor. Read.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself.
Wait, say that one again.
Separate thyself.
Say that once again.
Separate thyself.
Wait. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we need to do what?
Separate thyself.
Hold up, this is the Bible. I thought the Bible was for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. It just said, separate thyself from what?
From thine enemy.
The Frenchmen.
Enemies.
The European men.
Enemies.
The Chinese.
Enemies.
The Africans.
Enemies.
It says, separate thyself from thy enemies, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what we need to do. We need to separate ourselves. We need to get a safe place so we can heal. So we can heal. You know what I'm saying? So we can heal from the rape. We need to separate from the rapists. That's what we need to do, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. We need to separate from the rapist, from the murderer, from the stealer. When did we ever separate? When did we have a chance to heal? When did we get counseling? Did we get any counseling? You know what I'm saying? Did we have time enough to heal from the rape? Read that from the top.
Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friend.
Wait. Take heed to what?
Take heed of thy friend.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Who is your friend? You know what I'm saying? You think the rapist going to become your friend? He been raping you. He raped you so much that now we calling him our friend. We learn helplessness. We apologize, you know what I'm saying, to the oppressor who's kicking us.
Right.
We apologize. Oh, we sorry, master. I'm sorry that you hurt your feet on my face. I'm sorry that you messed up your boots on my back. That's what we did. We learned helplessness. That's what we did. Read that from the top.
Ecclesiasticus 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friend.
Take heed to what?
Take heed of thy friend.
Blacks.
Of thy friends.
Native.
Of thy friend.
Hispanics.
Of thy friend.
Niggers.
Of thy friend.
Wetbacks.
Of thy friend.
Redskins.
Of thy friend.
The only friends that we have, blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, is blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Those are the only friends that we have. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only friends that we have. But, you know what I'm saying, according to the Bible, you know what I'm saying, we don't know what a friend is. We don't know what a friend is. You know what I'm saying? We think a friend that's just going to give you, you know what I'm saying, if you want to buy a dime bag, he gives it to you for $5. That's what we call a friend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? friend, you know what I'm saying? Your friend is, he's not going to sell drugs to your mother, but he will sell it to Pedro's mother down the corner.
Right.
That's your friend? That's what we call friends. That's what we call friends. We ought to destroy people because you know how we learn how to be a friend? From the rapists. We learn how to be a friend from this oppressor, from this white man. That's where we learn how to be a friend. Because you know what I'm saying? Based on the history of this country, you know how the white man get down. He killed all his friends. He murdered all his friends for his own personal gain. He would destroy you. That's where we learn how to become a friend. You know what I'm saying? But blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, we need to take heed. You know what I'm saying? When we separate from our enemy, we need to take heed to thy friends. That's what we need to do. Read that from the top.
Come. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends.
Take heed to a friend. Drop that. Let me get John chapter 15, verse 12. Let me get John chapter 15, verse 12. Because blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we learn friendship from the oppressor. We don't know how to become friends. We don't know what a friend is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know anything about love. We don't know anything about compassion because we follow behind this oppressor. That's what we be doing. That's what we're doing. We learning compassion from a murderer. We learning friendship from a murderer. We learning, you know what I'm saying? We learning love from a rapist. That's what we doing. That's the reason why you come outside, blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and look around. Look around. Look around. You see your people destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You walking, you go home, pissy elevators, roaches, rats. You know what I'm saying? You stepping over, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters that's drunk or, you know what I'm saying, drugged out. You know what I'm saying? We are in hell. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they're about to have September 11th. September 11th. Now you remember that time during September 11th. You remember that time? You know what I'm saying? New York was locked down. Nothing wasn't coming into New York. You remember that time? Nothing wasn't coming into New York, except for drugs. Except for drugs. September 9/11 did not stop you from getting high.
Right.
Did not stop the pipeline of coke. Did not stop the pipeline of weed. Did not stop the pipeline of dope. It was easy to do that, but you could not go to the stores and buy some bread. You could go to the store and buy your coke, but you could not buy no pack of hot dogs in 9/11. That's what this beast is, and we learning their behavior. We're taking on the traits of this beast, this so-called oppressor. This oppressor right here. Let me get that. Let me get John chapter 15, verse 12. Read it.
It's the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
Now this is Christ. What color is those words?
Red.
Now read that from the top. This is Christ speaking. He's speaking to nothing but blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Because we don't know the definition of love. We don't know a definition of friend. We learn our definition from a rapist. We learn our definition from a robber. This is Christ speaking. He's speaking to nothing but the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He's talking to his own people. And this is what he says. Read that.
John chapter 15, verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
That ye what?
That ye love one another.
Blacks?
That ye love one another.
Latinos?
Love one another.
First world people?
Love one another.
Niggers?
Love one another.
Spics?
Love one another.
Redskins?
Love one another. As I have loved you.
Wait, as I have loved you. This is Christ talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Christ is teaching our brothers and sisters about love. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else that he's talking to. He's talking to the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what he's talking to. He's teaching his brothers and sisters how to love. How to love again. Because even back then, we was doing the same thing. Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you are a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?